Hi guys, so today I'm here with a new name video for you. Before I get into it, I just want to let you know that I have a Instagram account for names and a Facebook page for names now. I know I'm a little bit late on the bandwagon of getting social media accounts for my YouTube, for my names, but I finally have them. So if you want to follow me on Instagram or go like my Facebook page, I would very much appreciate it. I share a ton of fun stuff about names on there, and I think it would be a fun way for us to stay in touch between my videos. So I will leave the links to both my Facebook and my Instagram in the description box below, so feel free to go and check those out. I also want to give a shout out to Fuzzy Flower Names here on YouTube. She is a new YouTuber, a new name tuber, and she is so sweet. She reminds me of me when I was starting out on YouTube, which makes me feel a little bit old, but she is so sweet, and I would encourage you all to go check out her channel. She is just starting out, and so go show her some love, and she has some very fun name videos on her channel. So in the past I have done my A to Z favorite names for girls and boys, and I thought about doing another one of my favorites, but you guys have heard my favorites over and over, and I feel like I talk about a lot of the same names in my videos, so I thought that I would do an A to Z of names that I don't get to talk about a lot. And so I decided to do an A to Z of unique names that I love, that I think I don't get to talk about in a lot of videos, but that I think would be amazing choices. None of these names are in the top 1,000. I think they would make amazing choices, especially if you are looking for something unique and different and something that would be a very cool choice for your baby. This video is going to be on the boys' names, and then I will be doing a separate one on the girls' names. So I'm just going to get started with the A to Z names for boys. So my unique name choice for the letter A for boys was Adagio. Adagio is an Italian musical term, and the literal translation is at ease. It has that cool EO ending that would fit in with popular names today, and I just love the sound of this name, Adagio. Only 5 boys were given this name in 2016, so it is very rare. For B, I chose the name Binaya. I love this name. It's a Hebrew name that means son of the Lord. It's a very cool biblical Ben name. I think it's probably my favorite Ben name, and it would make a great alternative to Benjamin, or it could even honor someone named Benjamin. It was given to 123 boys in 2016 and is currently ranked number 1412. For C, I have Canyon. Canyon is a cool word name that I think would make a very unique choice for a little boy, or it could make a unique nature-y middle name choice. Canyon is not very popular. It's not in the top 1,000. It's currently ranked at number 1358. I love so many names that are ranked between 1,000 and 1,500. I love those names because they're still recognizable, but they're not popular whatsoever. For D, I chose the name Domingo. Domingo is so cool. It's the Spanish form of Dominic, and this name also has a bunch of cool nicknames, which is something I love in a name. You could use the nickname Dom or Mingo, which I think is very handsome. 55 boys were given this name in 2016, and it is ranked number 2,355. For E, I have the name Everest. I think I've talked about this name in previous videos, but I love it so much. It's of course the name of the world's tallest mountain, which I think is an amazing association. Has a bit of a place name vibe, but also a little bit of an adventurous feel to it. It would make a standout choice, and it would be a cool alternative to names like Evan or Everett. It was given to 47 boys in 2016 and ranked number 1266. For F, I chose the name Pharamond. Pharamond is a Germanic name that means protector of journeys. I love that meaning. I love meanings that have to do with journeys or voyages. My favorite F name, Ferdinand, means bold voyager. Pharamond is a very rare name, but it sounds like something that you would hear in Lord of the Rings. It definitely has that Tolkien vibe to it. It was given to less than 5 boys in 2016. The G name I chose is Galileo. Galileo is an Italian name and it means from Galilee. I think this name would be perfect for scientific or astronomy loving parents, and if you aren't brave enough to maybe use it as a first name, I think it would make an amazing bold middle name choice, especially with maybe a shorter kind of spunky first name. Galileo was given to only 20 boys and ranked in the 4,000s in 2016. The H name I chose was Hezron. I love the sound of this name. Hezron was a prince in the Old Testament, and the Z in the middle makes it sound so modern. I think this would be a very cool way to honor a Ronald or a Ron because of the Ron ending, and Hezron was given to only 5 boys in 2016. For I have the name Ibzan. Ibzan is a biblical name meaning illustrious. I love that meaning. Ibzan was the 10th judge in the book of Judges in the Bible. There definitely aren't as many cool I names as there are for some other letters, so this is definitely a standout, and what I love about it is that even though it is a little bit exotic, it's still easy to spell and pronounce. Ibzan was given to less than 5 boys in 2016. For J, I have Django. Django is the Cornish form of James. It is definitely my favorite form of the name James, and it would be an amazing way to honor someone with the name James. I just think this name is so cool. I love the O ending, and it was given to less than 5 boys in 2016 in the US, so it would be a standout choice. For K, I chose the name Kier. Kier is an Irish name that means dark or black. This is a very cool 1-syllable name, and if you love the name Ciaran but you're looking for something maybe shorter, I feel like Kier sounds a little bit more mysterious. I think this would be such a cool choice, and it would fit nicely in the middle name spot if you are looking for a 1-syllable middle name. For L, I have Lysander. Lysander is a Greek name that means liberator, so it's a great meaning. I think this name makes a very, very cool Alexander alternative, or it could possibly honor an Alexander. Lysander was given to 27 boys and ranked in the 3,000s in 2016. For M, I have Matheson. Matheson means son of Matthew. It comes from a surname. This would be an amazing way to honor a Matthew. I know so many Matthews my age, and so if your husband or your brother's name is Matthew, this could be a very, very cool way to honor them. Matheson was given to 5 boys in 2016. For N, I chose the name Noble. Noble is such a cool word or virtue name that has a masculine feel. Oftentimes Virtue names, we reserve them for the girls, but I think this one makes total sense for a boy because of that long O sound, and I think that it would make an amazing middle name choice. It is currently ranked number 1288. For O, I have Obadiah. Obadiah is an Old Testament name that means servant of God. I love this one, especially with the nickname Obi for all of us Star Wars fans. This name ranked number 1553 in 2016. For P, I have a name that I have been crushing on so much recently, and that is Percival. Percival means one who pierces the valley. I love the imagery that meaning brings to mind. Percival was the name of one of the Knights of the Round Table in Arthurian legend, and I think this name would just make such a standout choice for a modern baby, especially with the nicknames Perry or Percy, which are just so adorable. It was only given to 12 boys in 2016, which is just so surprising to me because it's such a strong name. For Q, speaking of knights and the round table, I have the name Quest. Quest is a very cool English word name that comes from the Latin questa, and actually I think Percival Quest would be an amazing combo, and I think Quest would make an amazing middle name choice. Quest was given to 35 boys in 2016, so actually it was given to more boys than the name Percival was, and I was very surprised that it was given to that many boys, although it's only ranked in the 3000s. For R, I chose the name Rico. Rico is a Latin name that means little king. I think it's just such a cool sounding name. It reminds me of the name Vigo, and Rigo was given to less than 5 boys in 2016. For S, I have the name Sardius. Sardius is a Greek name for the carnelian stone. We don't usually see gemstone names that are used for boys, but this is definitely an option that sounds masculine. It fits in with modern sounding boys' names like Julius and Darius. Sardius, I just think it would be such a cool choice for a boy. It was given to less than 5 boys in 2016, so it would be a standout choice. For T, I have the name Tennyson. This comes from an English surname meaning son of Dennis. Of course, there is the poet Sir Alfred Lord Tennyson, and Tennyson was only used 23 times in the US in 2016. For U, I have the name Umber. Umber is a rich brown color, and it just has a very cool sound to me. I think it would be a unique U name choice if you're looking for a U name. Umber was used less than 5 times in 2016. For V, I have another color name, and that is Viridian. I think this has so much potential to be a baby name because of the Ian ending that we see so often in boys' names. Viridian is a green-blue color, and I think it would be so cool to name a little baby boy Viridian and have his nursery painted Viridian. Viridian was used less than 5 times in 2016. For W, I have Whittaker. Whittaker is an English surname meaning white field. It has just a fun, upbeat sound, and of course there is the American actor Forrest Whitaker. The nickname Whit is what makes me really love this name, and I think it makes it a little bit more accessible as a name. It was used 25 times in 2016. For X, I have Zenon. Zenon is a Greek name that means guest or foreigner. It's a very cool X name. It has, of course, that kind of futuristic look, but I think it would fit in with two-syllable boys' names like Mason or Lennon, and it was given to less than 5 boys in 2016. For Y, I have Yarden. Yarden is a Hebrew name that means to flow down or descend. This was actually the original form of the name Jordan, and so it would be a really cool way to honor a Jordan. And it, to me, has a bit of more outdoorsy nature feel than Jordan, maybe because it kind of sounds like garden, Yarden. Yarden was given to only 6 boys in 2016. And for Z, I have Zebulon. Zebulon is a Hebrew name that means gift, and in the Bible, Zebulon was one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Zebulon kind of has a sound to me that's part futuristic and part biblical, and I love the nickname Zeb. It makes it so much more accessible and so cool. I'm definitely partially in love with this name right now because of a character in Margaret Atwood's Oryx and Crake series. So that has made me love this name even more, especially the nickname Zeb. So let me know what unusual names you are loving recently. Make sure and go and follow me on Facebook and Instagram so that we can stay connected. I post lots of little goodies on there that you won't get to see on my YouTube. I'll put the links to both of those in the description box below. And go ahead and follow Fuzzy Flower Names on her YouTube channel because I just love her. I think she's a sweetheart. She recently did her favorite ABC favorite names, so if you're looking for more of this kind of video, go and watch hers, and make sure and stay tuned for my girls name video. Bye guys.